There are a number of ways to park into a bay. This video is going to show you how to park from what we call a 45-degree method. Quite simply, you start off close to the bay, you steer away from the bay until you're about 45 degrees, and then you reverse back from that same angle. Simple. This method is perfectly acceptable to use on your driving test, as there is a steering element when you reverse. But for me, the most important part, it's more realistic in the real world. If there were cars parked in all of these other bays, you starting off in front of the bay would stop anyone else pinching your space. If you've already learned how to bay park, some of the skills that you've got will help you do this. The first thing to do is position yourself close to and in front of the bay that you wish to park in. To do this, look at the bay that you wish to park in and get yourself, the driver in other words, lined up with the middle of the bay. After checking all round everywhere, go slow and steer full lock away from the bay that you're trying to park in. Next, look in your mirror, and when the back of our car is pointing at the bay we wish to reverse to, straighten your wheels. But take care you don't go too far forward and hit anything in front of you. After checking it's clear, reverse back in a straight line, so we're heading back towards our bay. When you reverse into the right as we are, reverse back until just before the line furthest away from you disappears in your mirror. When it does, go slow and steer full lock towards that direction. You should end up quite close to turning towards the middle of the bay, but it will depend on your car and also things like how you've set your mirrors up. You'll probably have to adjust according to your car. As we come back into the bay though, what we're trying to do is equalise the gaps either side of our car, between the side of our car and the lines. When you get this, straighten up. This is usually about 1.5 turns of your steering wheel. Maintain the gaps either side of your car so you're not going towards one line or the other. You'll then be straight. Don't forget to keep looking around everywhere throughout this manoeuvre, but now you can look over your right shoulder and see how far back you can go. Where you see the back of the bay will vary depending on the car that you're driving and your seating position, but reverse so the back of the car doesn't overhang the bay behind you. And if there's anyone behind you, look at them to judge how far back you can go. This whole process works from the other direction also. You'll be close to the bays on the left hand side. You'll steer away to the right to 45 degrees. And then reverse in with your steering done to the left hand side. The only thing which may be a little different is your turning point. What I've found, because you're sat so far away from this mirror, is to let that line fully disappear before you put your full lock on. Straightening up and equalising is the same. Please let me know how you get on with this exercise in the comments below. Thanks for watching.